Hello everybody, I am the Fluffy Sassquatch and welcome back to Cthulhu the Cosmic Abyss. Last time we got made it to the station. Some spooky stuff's going on. We had to jump into the maze to try to navigate it and come to find out that it's a big loop-de-loop loophole that just wants to mess you up a little bit.
The crew managed to cross the maze. We must have missed something.
We'll find our answers in the station.
Hope so. I refuse to go back up now, not without understanding what's going on down here.
That's some white people stuff. That's some white people thinking, man. You're not supposed to think like that. You're supposed to be smart and logical. Ah. But yeah, we, ooh. I can open up the other places now. Oh, let's do some exploitation, shall we? Take a shower, maybe? But yeah, no, we couldn't make it through the maze because we needed some kind of guiding key, I guess you could say. And so we had to come back to the base and figure out where it's at. From Kala, not even going to try to pronounce that last name, to Andrew Marsh, 8/21/53. I compiled my notes from previous months. The archives confirm what I've been observing. The psychological state of the team is degrading at an alarming rate. Yes, of course, it would be illogical to observe a certain degradation of team morale and mental health as the mission is prolonged. Time is a crucial factor in a confined space, but this is not what's unfolding here. Today is the 21st. 17 employees out of the 36 have come to see me for sleeping problems, nightmares, or insomnia this month. Last month, there were only 5 cases. I was forced to prescribe several anti-anxiety treatments and increase the dosage of patients already on medication. And I've also noticed several altercations between members of the team that require several stitches. Several reports are piled up on my desk. Upon your desk. Something is happening, Mr. Marsh, whether you like it or not. I understand this mission is crucial to you, but this artifact is not worth your crew's health. You need to act. This email leads one to believe that there is a relationship. Oh, this is the hypothesis. This email leads to believe that there is a relationship between the artifact and the deterioration of the mental health of the crew. Andrew Marsh does not seem concerned about it. That's not okay. Let's do... Let's just go back to the sonar. We'll go ahead and take that off and we'll just do Astral Stone. Uh-huh. We'll read this one first. Marsh's diary. 12/23/52. I arrived late in the day, forced to stick to standard procedures. Installation, medical, checkup, briefing. Nothing to report. I would like to descend tonight, but Selena prefers not to take any risks. Very well, I will wait. 12/24/52. It is her without a doubt. His city, we have found it. The labyrinth that guards it will be difficult to excavate, but I will not retreat. No one will retreat. We are so close. I will succeed where the other children of Obed failed. 7/20/53. I was naive to believe conventional methods would be enough. I had to think these people would pierce what only faith can reveal. Science and engineering are of no use here. I sinned through pride. Tomorrow I will place myself under his gaze. If he wills it, I will open the way to his city. I have faith. Oh my god, this guy's a simp for Cthulhu. I want to go back and check out these other terminals because now apparently we have access to them. Okay, so this is just tracking. Yeah, Ocean Eye seems to have equipped their employees with subcutaneous implants.
But Marsh's sensor is still active. We have to find him.
So everybody but Marsh is alive, apparently. Ooh. Pit station sectors. Built on 3 levels. And we got a map now. I'm okay with that. I love me a good map, y'all. What's over here? So that was taken at 9:24:53 at 11:12 p.m. 2 agents from Ocean Eye exit one of the tunnels of the maze. See attached photograph. And there's the Swaggin. An unknown mass is taking one of the tunnels of the maze. See attached photograph. Unknown mass is taking one of the tunnels of the maze.
Go, Anastasia! Take the artifact and go!
Ah, cool. That's not horrible at all. I know to completely...
Of activity on September 24th.
And some pretty unusual ones.
I note a completely inactive period between the 31st of August 2053 and the 24th of September 2053. The prior logs correspond to standard activity for any station. Hypothesis. An unknown biosignature seems to have entered the station following Anastasia and then left. So that's the thing we saw, and I'm not about that life. Pumping system for the evacuation of various fluids from different modules in the station. I note an error concerning the AO4 transfer module. Here's the transcription. Drainage failure, pipes compromised. The pipe from the AO4 transfer module seems to be the cause of the drainage failure. A manual intervention is necessary. Do we have a map? Do I have like just a genuine map? Ugh. Listen, y'all, I'm tired. My brain hurts. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best here. I'll have to look into that later because that's a lot. I will put this here. Yeah, we'll connect those two because big scratches versus big monster. Okay. I'll probably look into that a little bit more in between episodes just so I don't take up an entire episode trying to get my brain to make that work, you know? Alright, so our astral stone's over this way. Okay. Oh, manure. I don't like that hallway. Let's go. Oh, I like this hallway even less. Okay, so that seems like a different... Is this where we came in at originally? I don't see nothing, y'all. I don't see the blood. I don't see the arm. I'm gonna puke. Ugh. Shit. Large quantity. Fatal blood loss without immediate medical treatment. Anastasia... Anastasia... I don't even know how to say that last name. Archaeologist employed by Ocean Eye.
What happened?
Oh, what did she got her freaking arm ripped off, dude? Right upper limb wrapped in what appears to be a swath of material torn from an Ocean Eye diving suit. Trace samples of alpha keratin present in the flesh.
Fuck.
A human does not possess the strength to rip a limb from a body without mechanical augmentation.
That's fucking insane.
Anastasia Waleshko, ID number 278903. I just got back from Camp Moo. Arif left with me. We had to run after Selena summoned that thing. We tried to stop her, I swear. It had to be stopped. That's why I broke the artifact. I got most of it. The rest is back in the maze. And Arif, he's... I don't think he made it. That thing. It caught up to us and then... I brought what was left of the artifact back here. It's safe in the lab. That thing. It's here.
The pieces of the artifact mentioned seem to be located in the station and the maze. I better get a freaking weapon. If I gotta fight something, I better get a weapon. Because I'm gonna be really upset. I don't even know if this game has combat, but it better if it wants me to fight monsters. Because I'm not dealing with that BS, man. Mr. Bernard's journal contains several dozen entries, essentially related to his life aboard the pit station. I've reported the most recent extract here. 8:25:53. To explain to him that this sudden departure was not an expected response, in vain, Andrew won't let go of this bone. I know that I shouldn't be surprised. His obsession is, if anything, a constant. The discovery of the artifact has brought it to a boil. Akala is right. The crew's safety should be the first priority. These people need to take a breather, not to dive deeper into this cursed ocean. Ugh. Am I overreacting? I've known Andrew for 20 years. He may be stubborn, but he's not cruel. Kala may be exaggerating. He's not. He's gone cuckoo for Cthulhu. I'm gonna keep saying that. I don't know. It just makes me happy. This file is part of the personnel medical records. Unlike the others, it has recently been modified. So, past, muscle pain and fatigue, vitamin D, calcium and phosphate supplements prescribed. Patient was unusually distant, weak. Earl Blakely, patient obsessed with the artifact, overworked, prescribed rest for several days. Panic attack, placed in isolation, injected tranquilizer. Crisis, suicide attempt, frontal skull fracture. Holy crap, patient in critical condition, deep coma. Hypothesis, I note a clear shift in Terrell's behavior starting in July of 2053. The artifact mentioned seems to have an impact on his mental condition. Well then. Why does everybody go cuckoo? 8:30:53. I've given thought to your proposed solution.
In close quarters for an extended period of time. They may have suffered from psychological duress, depression, paranoia.
I've been down here for just a few hours and my nerves are frayed.
I've given thought to your proposed solution. I don't like it. Let me repeat that, but I don't have any alternatives now that Marsh has refused to acknowledge the expedition report. I'm going to proceed as you've suggested. Terrell will remain at the station until we return from the city. That said, I warn you, yes, the injection system could cover an absence for several weeks. But there's no way I'm leaving a patient alone for that long. I will leave with you then, tomorrow, but I won't be gone for more than 2 days at most. This isn't negotiable. Hello, Kala. Understood, of course. I don't doubt that Andrew will agree to your request, especially since we'll soon need to report the incident to HQ. Do note concerning this subject, I have requested that Mr. Curtis's quarters be put back under lock and key. The expert they'll be sending will certainly request an interview with you. In the meantime, Mr. Curtis will be safe. You don't need to worry. Talk to you tomorrow. I have a feeling he was not safe, y'all. Body of Terrell. I told you he was not safe, y'all. Terrell Curtis, mechanic, employed by Ocean Eye. Lifeless body, male, mid-40s, with deep wound on the frontal region of the skull. The victim is covered in the same greenish substance found in the hallway leading to the machine room. The material seems to have spread from Terrell's corpse. Presence of an unknown substance in the brain region. I detect cells similar to those found in your biomedical scans. Ah, cool.
The victim received massive blunt force trauma to the skull.
According to the report, the wounds were self-inflicted. I've never seen this degree of delusion or pain. Maybe he wanted to get something out of his head.
I don't know, man. I don't want to think about it. There's a lot of evil BS going on down here, man. And the walls will ooze green slime. Oh, look, we analyzed steel. So, but I could fix it. Guess not. Okay, so we've already come We've already been here. Because this is where we had to go down and fix that, where we first saw the water monster thingy. And this door was locked originally, so I think... Hello everyone. I was able to figure out the conduit problem with a woman from the analysis team. She confirmed that what Stanley suspected. Deposits we found in the pipes seem to be coming from the relics. As there is no way they can stop their research work, we've established a protocol to keep the thing contained. In short, every object brought back will be put in an airtight crate like the ones they use to send their samples to other complexes. We'll see soon enough if this solves the pipe clogging problem. Hello. The weird viscous stuff doesn't worry them any more than that. It's not dangerous. They play with the stuff all day, and I haven't seen anyone growing a third arm. Let's just say that that's a good sign. You should play with extra-dimensional ooze. Do we not learn anything from Power Rangers? Hello everyone, we ask you to avoid all activity near the green sector if possible. The maintenance team is on site today to replace the recently compromised pipes with new titanium conduits. Thank you for your cooperation. P. Nichols. Like seriously, y'all can't give me a hammer? Some kind of weapon? Ready for the expedition. Transfer module. Arch relics, stone tablets, debris statuettes, mineral samples from the pedestal, samples from the artifact casing, biological samples, collected samples of hybrid mucus. Okay, so that's flooded. Okay, so we can't go that way. We explored in there. We went through there because that's where we came from originally. We've already been in there. Oh, it's that. I was like, please don't tell me that's a creepy thing up there that's in red. Alright, cool. We got the shortcut unlocked. Nice. I want to go... Oh, yeah, we've already been there. This is what happens. I get turned around so easily. See, man, I know there's some spooky stuff in there, and I don't want to go that way. Keycard? Keycard! Foster Sean Cook. I'm gonna take that and put it away. This is it. The teams are ascending. The first of 2 trips. According to the official communique, if they only knew. I think I'm kind of jealous of these people. To see the surface again, feel the sun on my skin, catch up with loved ones. Unemployment would be the price. That said, and a web of lies to wrap it all up in a bow. Being indispensable does have its bright side. Spending more months in complete isolation takes a toll on the morale. But I know that I won't regret this. I signed up for this, and frankly, it was time we found the city. Even if that means saying goodbye to my pals. Oh well, we'll see each other soon enough. What the f...
Oh man, the smell.
I detect a high concentration of iron, ammonia, and...
Sweat. Blood, piss, and sweat.
That's lovely, you know? Multiple splatters across the walls and floor. The blood was used to draw strange formulas. Oh, this is Terrell's office. Or room. Oh, God. Anything interesting in here that I haven't already seen? The stains are concentrated around a point of impact. A fist or headbutt could be the cause of similar trauma.
It's the blood of the guy we found in the medical unit. This is where he smashed his brains out.
That's wildly concerning. Yeah, I can't get into that room. A sketch of a maze structure. Several parts have been erased and crossed out. Oh, it's a bunny rabbit. The document contains several dozen entries of differing interest depending on the period. I've isolated the most recent ones. Another excavated tunnel. New rooms, new loops. I feel like Sisyphus on his hill. Marsh went to the labyrinth. Alone, Selena enjoys reminding us that we gotta have faith. Jeremy just rolls with it. Unbelievable. And to think they were all there when Pedro's corpse was fished out at the beginning of the year. Except he got lost. What's going to come of the expedition now? HU is going to stop everything once Marsh's disappearance becomes official. I guess they'll just transfer us somewhere else. That is if they don't just up and lay us all off. Tech genius my ass. He made it back? How? I was able to get close to the artifact, place it on the pedestal. The whole structure begins to make sense. We're making progress. That's good. Sophia, my angel, why won't you just let me sleep? Marsh led Arif, Zachary, and I beyond the current to check out the city in preparation for an expedition that seems imminent. What I saw, you can't imagine it, not even in a dream. I just put my finger on the dream of my entire profession. It makes me shiver. This is Anastasia's computer.
These must be Anastasia's quarters.
Why do I feel like I'm raiding a tomb?
Because you probably are, my guy. Nothing of note. Alright. So let's go into this last room. No, dog, I'm not. I don't want to pick it up. I want to go back onto the surface and go home. Traces hybrid mucus residues. Traces of organic secretions of animal origin. Quantity too low. Unable to generate a frequency. Before I go anywhere else. Yay! I have one more thing left, and trace samples of hybrid mucus on several rocky surfaces. The shots via scans taken in the zone have revealed the presence of clear patterns, palmed of a span of approximately 25 centimeters. The preliminary observations taken to date: four prints of various types: superior left, superior right, and inferior right. The deposits of hybrid mucus were collected and will soon be sent to the analysis department in Complex B. The crates are stored and ready in the transfer module.
Might be worth taking a look out there.
I agree.
Don't make me go out there. Don't make me go out there. Albert Camille. Anything else before I start reading? Ooh.
Great. So, Mr. Marsh, about this temple, could you describe exactly what you saw there? What were its dimensions, for example, or the layout of its structure?
It was a large building, consisting of several wings. There were large pillars, several altars, basins.
Would you be able to link a specific time period to all this, even vaguely?
I don't have your eye, Miss Oleshko. All I can tell you is that the whole thing looked very old, antique.
That's a start.
Don't worry about the details. You'll soon have plenty of time to question the shadows. I'll take you there shortly.
You're planning an expedition? So early?
We've been going around in circles in this damn maze for 8 months now. I believe you've had ample time to carry out all the analysis you wanted. We need to move forward.
I understand. Anna, please stop the recording.
Please tell me you knocked this man out. The fancy microwave. Okay, so not enough to actually generate anything. Ooh, photos. Shot of one of the chambers. Nothing there. All right, let's read this. Read this tablet, read that, and then we'll go back and we'll pick up the artifact, which is right there. Team. I'm not even going to try to read those names. I know it's Anastasia Woloko, Arif Elfasi, Elda Russo, and Lily Bowden. Gout Abrek, I'm going to say. That's how you say that? Documents of the archaeological dig team. Preparatory notes for the exploration minutes. It was decided 2 days earlier to carry out a preliminary foray into the structure revealed through drilling. Descent in the early morning, exploration of the tunnel and of the first chamber. Division of the team into 2 groups. One group has remained in the antechamber to analyze the vestiges. The other group went to explore the western cavity, loop. They're going to take us for madmen, and frankly, I couldn't blame them. It would be best to bring them here so that they can see the anomaly for themselves. The more I write, the more I tell myself that a report won't suffice. At Anastasia Woloko. I agree entirely. I'm going to bring Bernard down here somehow. Keep your notes in any case, Arif. I'm sure they'll be useful. He's here. Groupie. Arif is playing innocent, but he is just as affected. Andrew Marsh. Aha, Merry Christmas, guys. Hypothesis on the utilization of the artifact. This report of several dozen pages was written by Elda Russo. Have compiled the more pertinent extracts. Iconic. We notice the presence of a pedestal that seems to serve a dual purpose. A milestone for the maze, a way to mark its symbolic importance, and also as a support for the artifact. That noted the observed diffusion effect after the association with the pedestal plus artifact. I am having a difficult time trying to read today. Seems to highlight the religious and or cultural role of the ensemble. Working as a sort of torch, the artifact on its pedestal guides the traveler through the paths of the labyrinth, which is insurmountable without it. Whip! I'm assuming since R2 is scan, I don't get a gun. Well, the chamber is locked by an authorization terminal requiring a key card.
It didn't work. Still closed.
Well then, who's got access to this freaking thing? And where do I get another key card? There's not another key card. Let's... There we go. Okay, I missed one in here. Oh, I missed it on the shelf? Really? Oh, that thing was hidden. Okay.
Finally. There is something amiss with this thing.
Fragment of a foreign object covered in inscriptions. There may be other fragments of this object. Presence of a cavity on one of the faces of the object. The object was made from a celestial material, probably a porous meteorite. Okay, so we already know where all that stuff is. Okay, guys, we got the, any more lichen stimulants? Down there. Well, let's see if we die. You know what? I think that's a good spot to call it. That's what we're gonna call it an episode. I guess we'll try to figure out what we can do with it next time. I am gonna spend some time in between episodes and attempt to do Mind Palace stuff and see if I can't connect a lot of these. But until then, as always, be kind, stay gorgeous, take care of yourselves, and we'll see y'all in the next episode. Don't go insane now.